Another Under Night song. Oh, classic. What's up? Well, yeah, no one wants to start on time. Hmm.
I was muted on stream, but I'm assuming you heard me.
I heard what?
Not you.
Oh,
Should I do the thing? How do I do the stream thing?
oh, the stream together.
Knock.
Oh, here it is.
Okay, cool. um, so I guess we'll wait 5 minutes. See if I'll ping them. Actually, I could just do that.
Clean up what people had here on Song Battle. Oh no, I already clicked that one. What was this one? Nah, not this one, Lobster. Or did Lobster link this? Who linked this? Nah,
You
not that though.
left the thing.
I left the what? Oh, did I close it by accident? Oh
Yeah.
shit, I think I did. Yeah, do it again.
Turn music down. What music? I have music.
Who linked this? Poke? Poke, you should have submitted this, bro. You should have submitted this, man.
Oh yeah, I should also look here. Okay. Yo, fake Rogers base. I need to know what you meant by the music thing.
We already listened to that one.
Okay. Weird.
All right, guys, we're done with the songs. You're linking too many songs now.
Weird. This shit isn't working the same way it was for me.
What do you mean?
I can't see your chat.
Oh, you have to open up the shared chat in the thing in the window.
Shit. I forgot you have to click. Why isn't that just default, man?
Because sometimes people don't want it.
Okay, I can see all now. Did they respond? That's an insane response. That's a really crazy thing to say to someone. Ricky replied to my ping of hi with, "Is this an hour warning?" That's an insane thing you just said.
Okay, well, I guess while we're waiting, chat, what's the next week's theme will be the any title theme from a video game.
Any what?
Any title theme from a video game.
Okay.
And then you know what? To match with it, the week after, game over themes.
How do you enter? I'll enter if it's not right this minute only.
No, it's just whenever every Monday when I
I'll
go
just
live,
ask you for
it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I will close this. What do I play in the meantime?
I guess it's on brand to be late. You know, I was trying it to have not. Never mind, man.
Why is it? Wait, who are we waiting on?
Ricky and McDareth,
Oh,
which is uncharacteristic of McDareth. So like, I think he died. That's the only explanation, and I can accept that.
Paige Weckers drafted #1. Where's she going?
What the
Dallas
fuck are you
Wings.
talking about?
WNBA.
Jesus Christ. Uh.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm
Marvel
trying.
vs. Capcom Fighting Collection is getting an update.
I'm trying dual streaming right now, so I'm also live on YouTube. I can see everyone. Just yeah. I'm trying it out.
They needed something to make up for you know who. Yeah, they're gonna trade her away to the Lakers. Okay, what do I put up on stream while we're doing this? Is the question.
We might just have to do this shit fucking solo, bro. It's not solo, duo.
No, we are not doing 64 weeks of song battle.
When are you fucking ending it?
At 52.
Oh, okay.
I guess I could play this. I'll boot this up, I guess, while
Oh, Ricky's
we do
here.
this.
Bro,
Yeah?
you've got me all the way fucked up.
How?
You've got me all from the bottom of my toes to the tip of my hose. You've got me all the way
Huh?
fucked up, Zeph.
How?
You are doing this last minute,
No.
asking or requesting for my appearance when you know I have a whole thing that I do, a whole ritual on the Mondays where I'm off. What are you trying to do right now, bro?
It's crazy to say.
He said
Are
on the
you
tip of his
freaking
what?
nuts?
This is
Anyways,
crazy.
man. Okay. What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here?
Surprisingly, McDareth is the one who's late. So, like, I don't know. That to me that means he's dead. So I figure we should just start
Wait, what? No, hold on. Yeah, that's actually weird.
because he shouldn't be.
He was supposed to be here, right?
Yeah, well, he said if you need someone, and then I said yeah, sure, and then I pinged him.
let me call him.
Not home? Isn't he still traveling back from C2E2?
No, I don't.
Oh,
Why would he
yeah,
offer?
he might be. Okay, he might have gotten the time mixed up too.
That doesn't make sense because there's
when I
no
saw
way you
8.
got the 8. There's no number that
Okay.
looks like 8.
Okay, and, you can get 8 easily confused, but
That's
I
like
thought
that's the
it
one
was
number that
supposed to
doesn't
be-
look like another number.
It's because whatchamacallit. I was thinking
Actually, you know what?
my
3.
time.
I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have thought
What-
3. Why would you think 3?
What did Roger say,
Okay.
though?
Roger just said he's busy. He might pop in like later on during the show. But after that, he's good for every single Mondays except for May 19th specifically or some shit.
Why
An
why
interesting
can't you
day.
just
Yeah,
push
very
this, bro?
very interesting day. Why wouldn't I, dude?
What
I'm
is
not.
the
I'm not
problem?
trying to be the date pushing show. We can leave that for the main show.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm running
let
a
me hit up
fucking
again.
dictatorship here. It happens no matter what.
I like that. I like that mentality. That's cool with me.
You shouldn't say you like that mentality. That's
No, every bit of what you said, I agree with. So I don't have a problem with it.
all right.
Give me 1 second. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna call him real quick on his phone. All right, what's his number?
What? Who?
McDarrett.
Why would any dude? We wouldn't text him. We have Canadian numbers. It would cost us extra.
Shit. Oh, right. Okay. Well, he's dead. He's probably
Yeah,
dead.
that's what I was saying.
Okay. All right. So okay.
I'm like totally thrown
Right.
off now for this episode. I don't know what to do, but I'll figure something out.
Okay. We're not running that late, are we?
No, it's been 13 minutes. It's not a big deal.
All right.
I don't really even care that much. It's just I know as soon as I start, someone's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, I'm here." But I don't. Whatever. What are you doing in the meantime, Adam?
We're just playing some Balatro.
Baladro.
Ooh, I got that game. You know that?
Did you play it?
What do you
It's
say?
actually kind of good. I got Balatro or Balatro or whatever it's called.
Name 10
I
jokers.
started.
That's crazy.
I got the game, and I've played a little bit of it. Okay,
I'm
not enough
kidding,
to
bro.
know
It's
what
not-
a joker is. Huh?
It's
Oh my
not
God.
that serious.
you put me on the fucking spot, bro.
I
Oh
don't
my
know
God.
10 jokers.
There's like I know the packs. There's like a cosmic pack or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen that one.
Fuck it. Let me just. I have the TCG Pocket open because I don't know. I'm trying to get into it again, but I'm failing.
What made you fall out of it?
I just don't open it sometimes. I just stopped opening it.
I feel like it's one of the better Pokemon games, though.
It's good. It's just I don't play the PvP. I need to start playing the PvP, I think.
You saw that they started ranked, right? There's a
Yeah,
whole
that's why
season
I
going
think
on.
I should try it.
Oh, by
Is
the
that
way,
enough
like
to,
the
like-
first 20 ranked games you play are against bots.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
yeah, it is.
I'll do that when I'm bored. By the way, just before anything starts, people in my chat can is the audio good? Like there's nothing fucked up? Cuz I don't want to hear halfway through the thing that there's some shit playing. Is this my normal podcast have producers?
I would believe so. What do you? Okay, hold on, Zeph. Hold on, Zeph. What's your title? Are you the host or are you? an
I'm
executive
just a
producer?
dude.
You've been executive producing the main Japan Time podcast
I'm
for
just
the last
here.
10 years. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
I've been working in middle management for 10 years. It's all right. Okay, audio's good. All right, cool. All right. I'm going to just start it then.
Are we?
Hold on.
just
Let
gonna
me
do it
see
live.
how this is. Let me see. Because Vanilla looped this, and I want to see how it looks. It's the thing you made.
What are you talking about?
The graphic you made a year ago, and then I didn't do anything with until a year later, almost on the dot.
Do you remember how you applied pressure on me and made it seem like you were gonna do it the next fucking day?
I don't think I did that. Hello?
Hold on. I'm gonna faint. I'm actually pissed off right now. I'm gonna faint. Bro, you made it seem like you were gonna launch quite literally the day after this graphic was made, and I was the bottleneck.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind, bro. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm the crazy one who's just making up things, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bet. I will say though, it's kind of silly that you sat on this idea for a minute and then didn't launch it, because I watched or listened to the episode 1 and you guys was going crazy. You guys went in
Yeah.
for the most part. Yeah.
What's for the
I'm
most
thinking,
part? What happened?
What do you mean for the most part? Yeah.
Oh, no, there were some parts in there that could have been a little bit better, tighter. You know what I'm saying, right?
Hey,
Like I don't
yo.
want to sit here and critique.
Yeah, no, I'm
you know,
kidding. I know.
Okay, good.
It's
Anyway,
gonna happen every episode though, so it's all right.
I kind of feel like it's a better outlet for us, where we don't have to like stay on any one particular topic that's like, you know, so stranger to games. We can go through it and then pass to some other shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want to hold myself to a stupid standard. I'm just gonna do this. So that's why I'm not pushing it or anything. Also, it makes it easier on me.
yeah.
Um,
yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm starting with now, because I was gonna talk to Roger about shit that was he was doing, and then go off that. But we can do some, like, you know, we can do the most basic baseline shit. Have you movies? And any recent ones that you guys seen?
Are we starting right now?
Yeah, this has started. As soon as
Oh,
Ricky
okay.
started screaming.
Oh,
This is, oh my gosh, this is.
Start right from there. Vanilla, start right from there so I look like the victim.
bro, you're
Oh
not
my
even
God.
gonna throw out an intro?
Nope.
That's crazy.
Start with Ricky
Alright.
yelling.
Okay.
Yeah, I know Roger's on Fidel stream. He
You-
told me.
You go first, Coast, and then I'll play off of whatever you saw.
So what? Like just movies that I've watched recently?
Yeah, why not? What's latest movie?
The latest movie I watched is technically the Minecraft movie with the unedited, or not unedited, but unfinished version.
Oh yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah, I watched that. That was an experience for sure.
It was really funny.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So there was a version of the Minecraft movie that got leaked online where it wasn't fully finished
Rendered.
in the editing process. So there you can see a lot of like it's fully edited in the sense where it's a structured movie where from beginning to end you can watch the movie, but like a lot of the special effects like compositing and like motion graphics and stuff like that are just not in the movie. Like you can see like poorly green screened Jack Black holding like fucking like CGI sword that isn't fully rendered out and stuff like that. Like
Yeah, you can see,
it was
What the
really
fuck?
bad.
you can see villagers in cosplay.
Yeah, and they're like
How-
the actors are like clipping into the CGI models and stuff.
How did somebody get their hands on that in the first place? What
I don't know. It's like that one cut of that X-Men or Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
The one with Deadpool. With the shitty one.
Oh, Origins. Oh,
Yeah,
right,
remember it had a release that was
Yeah.
like unfinished. Yeah, like that. I don't know.
I'm just assuming it's because through distribution, like it just wasn't sent out properly. Like they
It
just sent the wrong thing.
it was hilarious. Watching people react because the movie wasn't out at this point, so I just went into my chat and said it was really crazy that there was a gay subplot between Jack Black and Jason Momoa, and then they 69'd for an extended period of time in the air. And that's all factual.
Are you sure you saw the right movie though? Are you like,
Yeah, I did.
We watched the Minecraft movie. It just wasn't how we were supposed to watch it.
We saw it.
okay?
Like it was so bad it was funny. But I'm so glad I didn't watch it in theaters, man. Because the shit that's been happening in theaters with that movie has been crazy.
What was the premise? How do you make a Minecraft movie? Like what's the whole storyline about?
I mean, it's
too deep into spoilers.
It's typical bullshit, like
Yeah.
real world colliding, like connecting with the overworld through some bullshit means. And they have to save the overworld somehow.
And they made an entire movie off of that shit.
I mean,
great.
it's like a bare bones. Like,
The best parts were the parts I said.
Oh, so okay, so you're not recommending this?
No, unless you want to see that.
Yeah, if you're like
you're not
12 and under, you really don't need to be watching this movie.
Yeah, because they 69.
Yeah, it was okay. It like the movie is like just Jack Black being Jack Black. And Jason Momoa being really weird.
Being angry and
like, yeah, such a weird character.
I like, not to typecast him or anything, but I wouldn't really picture him. I don't understand how he would fit in something that feels
that's why
like,
he was picked.
Yeah, that's just movies
like
nowadays.
Juxtaposed in there.
Yeah, because it's funny, dude.
Not even that. It's like now it's just, do you have standing power as an actor? Okay, we're just gonna.
And
put
yeah,
you
he's
in this
very
role.
famous.
The only thing I've ever seen him do was well, I didn't watch him in Aquaman, but I saw him in fucking Game of Thrones or something like that.
So, yeah, but it is also what Adam said. It's they didn't there's as much as I love him and everyone else loves him, there was no logistical reason to pick Jack Black as Steve. Jack Black could have played Jason Momoa's character and someone else could have been Steve.
Yeah.
Is it
that movie
wanted
like
big name people, and then I don't know who the fuck that kid is. Like, he didn't even need to be in the movie, really. Just kind of was there.
There were a lot of like the sister who really didn't even need to be in the movie.
Yeah.
The girl that gives the kids that house or whatever didn't really need to be in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, there's just a lot of unnecessary stuff in them. It's not unnecessary because of who they are, but it's the way the movie is structured. It doesn't give those characters enough time to actually serve them purpose. So it's just like, oh, whatever, who cares about these characters when Jack Black's stealing the entire movie, you know?
Yep.
Okay.
He's stealing the movie literally just by saying one-liners that got memed online in trailers.
Chicken Jackie.
Yeah.
I've been seeing the chicken. You see when they
we want to talk about the theaters?
And everything in the. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I have a whole opinion on all that theater shit, but
what? I hate it.
Run it.
So yeah, well, yeah, a lot of people are saying they really don't fuck with it because, you know, oh, like the employee, think about the employees, blah blah blah. It's so unnecessary, which I agree with. Like, that's,
I think it's
definitely
on
over the
certain
line.
level.
Yeah, at a certain level, it's definitely over the line, and I think people are upplaying it a lot more because people are recording it and posting it on social media to one up people and stuff like that. Like, That'll always happen. It happened with Grimace Shake. It happened with a bunch of other trends like that. Um, but I think that's just how the landscape of watching movies has transitioned into, unfortunately. Like you saw it a lot with the Avengers movies, and not even with the like pinnacle Avengers movies. Like a lot of the times with like fucking like the Spider-Man movies and shit like that, people don't really have courtesy for others who are watching the movie with them in the same theater. And so it can ruin a lot of people's experiences, but at the same time, you're like, the purpose of these movies is to have fun, right? You're not watching like
Right.
The Brutalist or fucking like Schindler's List, like that type of shit, you know?
Okay,
Let them
that's
have let like
fucking
let them,
crazy.
That
let
was
them
an
have
insane.
fun. Bro. That's what I mean though. Like
Could have stopped at the Brutalist.
I think people are just taking it too seriously, where they're like, oh, blah blah blah. Like I understand that, you know, set ground rules, tell people to be respectful, but fun still, you know.
As long as it's
If
not
you were in the theater,
like,
okay, you go.
I think as it's not like setting a precedent for all future movies. Well,
I think that
it
precedent's
is.
already been sent with the Avengers movies and
Yeah,
shit like
no,
that.
but I mean at this level, that then it's fine. It's literally just a 1 week trend. I don't care at all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal if they're not if it's just yelling and whatever.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't it just like people
No, some
popping off
fucking idiot
and...
brought a live chicken and then left it at someone's house. It was fucked up.
What?
Yeah, like people
Oh.
always go too far every time. Every time.
I didn't know it was getting that crazy.
Yeah.
There was
Okay.
I saw a tweet where it was like people are setting fireworks off in the theaters and out, but that's just like
I saw that too. Yeah.
No,
But
but
also,
it's
like,
like
if the
that-
theater is mostly full of little kids, it's a shitty thing. Also,
yeah, I agree with that. But that fireworks shit wasn't even real. That was like a movie theater in India, apparently, for some other movie. So people are just like throwing out shit now. Like they're just trying to one up the narrative.
India's
of
been on the
this
news a lot
Minecraft movie.
lately. I need to chill.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was legit. Okay, so that was like, oh, okay. So it's not getting that dangerous, or it's not getting that serious. But like,
No.
I got you. Well,
But yeah, if
it's
you want
the-
to sit in a theater with a bunch of rowdy kids, go watch the Minecraft movie.
Okay, I'm kind of good on that.
Pretty much.
I'm kind of good on that. I haven't watched any new movies. I saw an old movie, kind of like something really dated. If is that fair play?
What did you watch?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. I asked you, what did you watch?
It's like a movie from like 2007. I'm catching up to, like, you know. Have
What
you
was
ever
it
heard
called?
of like Funny Games? Have you ever heard of it?
No, I've never heard that.
Funny?
Oh my gosh, Funny Games.
Funny.
You- You might
Yes,
got to-
yes. Very good movie.
You've seen it?
Yes.
How would you describe this movie, Zeph? How would you describe this movie?
Actually, I think it would fuck Adam up a lot. You're scared of home invasion.
doesn't-
Oh yeah, I do
Oh
not
my-
fuck with. Yeah, I do not fuck with that shit.
It's like your worst fear personified.
Yeah, I'm not watching that movie now.
It's fucking insane.
You gave away too much, but I guess
No,
you know
that's
him a
fine. It
little
would be
bit.
on the back of the box.
Okay, all right. I feel like it was somewhat shot like a Quentin Tarantino movie, just like from the way it started.
Yeah.
It was like super effed up themes or whatever, but the acting in that movie blew my freaking mind.
Yeah. You know it's a remake, right?
Of what?
That's not the original. I'm assuming the one you watched.
It was with two white boys.
Yeah, the original is too, but was it a blonde guy and a brown haired guy?
Yeah.
Uh, the original I think was just two similar looking dudes. Yeah. There's a 1997 and a 2007 version. There might even be one before that. I don't know.
Is that old?
Yeah, both of them are very good.
I didn't. Well, obviously, I didn't see the original. And that reminds me of another movie. Hold on. What kind of movies are you into before I start even recommending the kind of effed up shit that I've been?
I like
I would
horror.
watch anything.
Yeah, I like.
Okay,
I like good horror.
All right, I'm gonna throw out three movies. All right, I've already mentioned Funny Games. That counts as number one. That's
that was good.
2007.
I had a positive reaction.
Positive reaction to that one. Okay, the next one from 2008, Martyrs. Okay.
I have to look it up real quick.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe
that sounds really familiar.
This. I think it had like this one also had another version of it that came out before.
Yeah, this was fucking insane. I didn't enjoy it at all. I hope you're just saying you watched it and you didn't like it.
I don't know. I really don't know what my opinion of this movie is, bro. I really don't. I think that
Oh hell
Jesus
no! I did not watch
Christ!
I went into it blind.
Hell no! I did not watch that.
I go into all these movies blind. Sometimes people recommend it to me, right? So I'm like, I don't want any trailers to kind of taint or, sully my experience. Let me just see it for what it is, how the director and the producers intended it, right? So all I know maybe at the basis is that it's supposed to be some horror shit. I'm watching Martyrs.
The two women screaming in terror on the title wasn't a giveaway.
It wasn't. No, you have no idea how
they're
bad
bleeding and beaten.
Okay, it kind of. What can I liken this thing to, bro?
It's just a fucked up.
I don't. Yeah, it felt like
there's a lot of movies like this. I don't know what the name of it is, but there's a lot of it.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I don't know if this is like a subgenre of horror, but like it's like sometimes they're just doing things for the shock value of it. Right?
What's that really This really doesn't narrow it down for the people watching at all, but I'm sure someone will say the name. Which European one is really infamous with the dude? I can give more details actually. The guy, porn star. I don't need to say any more than that. Someone will give me the name.
I think you need to say more than that because I don't understand how you know about the porn star.
That's what it is. Serbian film. That entire genre of movie thing.
Serbian films? They just like
it's called Serbian film.
Yeah, a Serbian
film. Okay.
It's really, I don't even want to talk about it beyond that because they go too far like all of these movies do. But yeah, that's a genre. I don't know what it's called. Genre.
Okay. All right. The last one.
Please don't say something
that it's not gonna.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Kung Fu Hustle from 2004.
Oh,
did you watch that because it was in your YouTube recommendation?
Yeah. Did the algorithm push that out to you too?
Yeah, I watched it the other day.
Yeah, dude, that movie's funny as hell.
Yeah, I watched all. I love all those like mid 2000s, early 90s, or late 90s martial arts.
Why is it that they don't make movies like that anymore, though?
I don't know. I don't know.
They're under the influence that they think no one would watch them anymore.
No, it would stand out from the crowd because I don't really know if anything of recent has like
Well,
really
the comparable thing that people would probably compare it to now, it would be like John Wick, which I don't agree with, but that's what they would be like if they were to try to pitch a movie like that. They would use John
Mhm.
Wick as an example of what they could make.
Yeah, I
John Wick
guess.
is just action though.
Yeah, that's the
See,
thing. Like,
I
there's
think
not
Hollywood
really
thinks
anything
there's
like
only
it.
room for one guy. When I think people would watch any
And
dude beat up dude.
if
Think
they
that-
do make a John Wick, if they do make another Kung Fu Hustle, it would be Jack Black playing the fucking lead in the.
That'd be fire though. He did not
No,
Nacho
that would
Libre.
not be fire. What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Imagine
I'm gonna
Nacho
interject
Libre
real quick.
taking out John Wick dude.
Is there a Hollywood in Canada? Is there
Dude,
like a
what?
No,
Okay, I just wanted to know.
there's
is
just
it
there's
all
just the
dependent on
Toronto
us?
International Film Festival.
Yeah, we just have that.
But
People-
there's no big
people
like,
show their
acting
stuff.
scene.
No. Hollywood is Hollywood. They run shit.
Okay. I was not aware of that. But we get good actors from Canada. We get good actors from Europe. So
Yeah.
okay. But you guys all still just migrate to LA, I guess.
I think it's just easier
You
to
guys
live
got
in
the
the
monopoly down there, bro.
Yeah, it's easier to live in the United States if famous.
like you get hunted in Canada if you're
No, dude.
What do you mean? The way you're saying it,
Because
it's not-
Hollywood isn't the states, and so is everywhere else. That's like New York.
Oh, okay, yeah. That is true.
Not the fucking purge for celebrities in Canada.
That's the way you made it sound. You were
No.
like, it's safer. So I'm like, okay, all right, yeah. So that those are my recommendations if anybody's interested though. Some really effed up shit and then some cool shit.
Adam, did you tell Ricky to start?
No,
Start
Did-
with
I started off with Minecraft.
Oh yeah, you didn't give 3. He gave 3. He started the 3 thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You want to give 2 more? Because I'm not a
the
huge
last
movie
2
guy,
things
but
that
I saw like
watched, I think I told you already. I probably brought it up on stream. I watched the Creep.
yeah.
That was
What is that?
alright. It's like a found footage film. It's this guy who takes a Craigslist ad of someone who like needs a videographer, and he's paying like $1,000 for the day. I guess this is spoilers for Creep. I really don't care about spoiling it.
Yeah, if you're
because-
watching my podcast and you bitch about spoilers, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's honestly not even that good of a movie, but he's paying $1,000 a day for someone to help him film, and
Uh-huh.
it's the movie is literally
And this shit's
just-
old.
Okay.
Old enough.
It's this guy who wants to make a video for his unborn child
Mhm.
to like show off who his dad is like or something like that. And it's like a found footage film where it's this guy that's just like being really like a creep to the guy that's filming him.
Gay.
And it's like faking out the viewer of whether or not this guy's about to kill the videographer. And it's just a bunch of shitty jump scares.
There's one
and,
really
like,
good one liked, but
Mm.
yeah. I think jump
it-
scares
it-
have their place if they're really good, but if they're
They've jump scares have never got me though.
the movie was just too boring for the jump scares to be that effective. And
Uh-huh.
so yeah, the movie just teases you like, oh, is he gonna kill him? Oh. And ultimately, yeah, he kills him.
yeah.
And
I think there's
that's the
3
end
of
the
these.
movie. Yeah, I only watched the first one. I'm not gonna watch the rest because it's
Just don't.
very disappointing.
Okay.
The main guy is, I think he's a pretty decent actor though. So, I don't know his name, but if you want to watch some shitty found footage horror film, go watch Creep, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fucking like
Technically, the last thing I haven't watched is a movie. It's been a show. I've been rewatching Boy Meets World.
nice.
Whoa.
I'm on the
The
sixth season
original?
now. Yeah,
'Cause there was the
yeah.
reboot,
There's
right?
the Girl Meets World sequel. No, but I'm watching.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
watching the OG ABC Disney Boy Meets World season 6. That's like
You
probably
went.
one of my all-time favorite shows of all time.
You started
One of
with
your
season
all-time
one
favorite
when you,
shows
like,
of all time.
Yeah, all-time favorite shows of all time.
Yo, can we? All right, that's gonna be a. I'm gonna make that a thing. Don't worry.
What'd you ask, Ricky?
what did I ask?
I think
you started it from season 1 when Corey's a little boy and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh wow! So you took it all the way back.
yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy
Speaking of
that
which,
like genre
he's a
is gone.
fucking one of the worst main characters of a show of all time.
Yeah.
Holy shit. When you watch that show as a kid, you're like, oh man, it's a wholesome show about family and friends, blah, blah,
The
blah.
fuck.
If you rewatch it as an adult, Corey is a fucking selfish asshole.
He's a
bro.
kid.
Fuck him, man.
Really?
Fuck that kid. No, even when he's in college and shit, all he thinks about is
He doesn't
himself,
grow up.
man. Yeah, fuck that guy.
That's why it never changes to
Who's-
Man Meets
hold on,
World.
Hold on. Pull it back for like 5 seconds.
Hey, yo.
All he ever cared about, really, he didn't seem like such a bad guy. All he ever cared about was trying to get with Topanga. Is that
Nah.
such a bad venture for any
Yeah,
boy?
Yeah, with the context of what the stuff they go through and shit, bro.
Yeah, he
Bro,
does too much.
one of the last episodes I watched is when they get accepted to college, when they like got all their college acceptance letters, and
Yeah.
Corey's so worried about Sean going into college, and Topanga gets accepted, or she doesn't get accepted into Yale, and Corey's like, "Who gives a fuck? We have to worry about Sean." Like,
Oh, does he do that?
yeah, he
I don't
does
remember
that.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, that is kind of that's a little
And
a-hole.
that's his girl, bro. Like, how you gonna do that, bro? Come on, fuck Corey, man. Corey Matthews, you're a piece of shit. I fuck with Eric though. Eric is the best character ever.
No, Mr. Feeney is the best character.
Yeah, that is true. Feeney is the best character.
Feeney's goes crazy.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm surprised he's still kicking, man. He's like almost 100 years old now.
The actor?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, that's insane. Oh my gosh. He was old when we saw him in the show.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What? How old was he? He must have been like, he looked like he was maybe in his 60s,
I
late
know, I think he
60s,
was in
something
his
like that.
70s.
Wow.
Actually, let's find out.
If we can, that'd actually
Mr.
be.
Feeney actor. I know he's like British or something. William Daniels.
Uh-huh.
He's 98 years old, bro. He
Ah,
just turned
damn.
98. His birthday was March 31st.
Okay.
God damn,
Alright.
Feeney.
Yeah. Better make it to 100.
I hope he does. Bless that man.
I'm so
Yeah,
fucking. I'd be so sick if I made it to like. If I make it to be past 95 and then I die before 100, I'm haunting someone.
I never really thought I was gonna make it beyond 21, and
A 30's mine. I still have a little bit.
you think it's over at 30 for you?
Yeah.
Like technically. Oh my gosh, bro. Nah, man, you're probably gonna make it to at least like 33 or something.
Nah,
That's my bet.
30 on the dot. Like a hit by lightning through my house.
People are already writing you off by the time you hit 30. Most of the time.
Bro,
Yeah.
people nowadays are writing you off when you're 23.
Yeah.
How old do you have to be before you get unk status?
I don't know,
Isn't it
dude.
23?
It's different with that.
Oh, it's 23. 23 is unk
Yeah.
status already.
Dude, 30 is like the new 45 now.
Yeah, I should have 6 kids.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you didn't give out anything, Zeph.
Yeah, that's what I had a brain blast for.
recommendations?
Literally couldn't think of anything. I went to watch it with the intention of watching dog shit. because I knew I was like, oh, that's gonna be so fucking bad. But the newest season of Black Mirror was insanely good. It was like the quality of like the first few seasons.
Don't. Okay. All right. Be careful with what you reveal here.
I won't spoil this. Like the Minecraft movie is new shit that got spoiled because I don't think anyone fucking you care about that. That's insane. But if
Minecraft movie, there's literally nothing to spoil anymore because everyone has made the meme about it.
Yeah, but I won't spoil new shit. Like every episode, pretty much. I don't think I disliked any. They're all very like some I liked way more than others, but yeah, I went into it fully expecting to be like, wow, this is shit. But that by the 7th episode, that episode made me fucking cry like a motherfucker.
You got emotional?
It was insane.
I didn't even think you had
the episode started and I was like, oh, cool. They got one of my favorite actors. And then at the end, it ruined my whole night.
Is it more Aaron Paul? Well, actually, don't
no.
The actor.
This guy said don't spoil, and then he goes on and spoils a little bit.
No. I was talking about nothing. I'm talking too much.
I was gonna say stop.
Why did you have low expectations going into this? Because
it's been the last season was so bad, and it's just been bad for a long time. But this feels like the beginning of the show again.
Okay.
They have its I'm not going to spoil it like plot, but they have an episode a sequel to the Star Trek episode.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, really good.
Okay. Does it feel, and this is the only last real question I'll ask. Does it feel as though it's topical? Like they're addressing AI shit a little bit?
Some stuff.
Okay.
I don't think they're trying to make a stance on it. Doesn't really feel like that.
Okay.
Like I don't think they're trying to give their opinion or anything. They're just writing about fake technology that could do crazy shit.
Which is kind of what made
but
the first season's pretty strong.
The plots of each episode don't revolve around the technology. It's human plots. Everything is about the people. Technology is just...
This reminds me of that one. You remember that one episode? It was like with the two girls. I think they were lesbians. You know which one I'm talking about?
There's lesbians in the new season 2. Shout out lesbians.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh. Okay. So hold on. I'll cue it up right now. Hold on.
Interracial lesbians. Now that sounded porny. I didn't mean it that way. I meant it in the progressive way. I meant it in like a progressive way. I'm so sorry. After I said it and like I heard it come from myself, it was disgusting. That was sickening.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it did kind of sound like a little title or something like
I didn't mean it like that. It was just like cool. You know, like I think that's one of the few
where it's like a little bit more representation or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then
anyway, that was my bad.
All right. I'm gonna queue up Black Mirror new season.
I recommend it. It's really good. I watched it. I don't usually I'll usually watch through like half and half, but I watched it all night.
Isn't it every episode like an hour?
Yeah, I started it at dinner, and then I'm up late. So
you're an insomniac or something?
Yeah, I'm up at nighttime. That's my hours. I'm usually busy during the day.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, The Last of Us did just start. Is anyone watching that?
I was supposed to watch. I wanted to watch the first episode with Mike yesterday, but I was too busy. So I'm gonna watch it.
I'm like really mixed on that show. Like it It's
Me
very
too.
the sets and stuff are so amazing. It's like visually so good. But then they do video game adaptation stuff. But
Is it?
it has that first season. We're going back to gay people again. Shout out gay people. I don't know why I shouted you out twice. Now it's weird. Um,
All time of all
Just because
time.
you.
yeah. Shout out. They're the best of all time of all time. Uh, the episode with Bill, that was the best episode, and it'll always be the best.
What episode?
Yeah,
is that supposed to be?
The gay episode, the gay man episode.
I don't know how far you got to go. I've only made it through like maybe episode 1.
Yeah, it's like episode
That
4
like
or 5.
standalone by itself could be one of the best short films. It's like so good. I don't know. It's a very unique
Is that how
take
it
on.
was shot or
Oh,
No,
dude,
it's
you
just
said short
ins-
film, and now I'm thinking about something. Oh,
It's
man.
so. It's just a really like. It was really funny. I listened to someone talk about this, and they were like, "Oh, great, they're doing because they're." They said, "Oh, great, they're doing a forced gay plot. Here we go." And then by the end of it, he was like, and then I was almost crying. So it's like just a really touching story that happens to involve two gay men.
you never struck me as somebody who is particularly emotional, Zeph. So it's kind of strange to hear that you are like crying off of a bunch of different stuff.
Certain stuff, very like I'll cry only at like fake shit. I'm fucked up in the head. Like I'll cry at like sad stuff in movies, like often and easily. But yeah, no, in real life stuff, not really. But unless someone's nice to me, then I get fucked up. Which is just insane.
No, there's two different branches that I want to go here just for like a second. Dial it back for a second. You say you'll cry at fake stuff, so you're just talking about like things that aren't happening in real life. So like shows, you get immersed. Like,
yeah, if it's
whenever
really
you get
good,
immersed.
if I think it's really good.
Okay, and then you said you're fucked up. What are you talking about with that part? What are you talking about? With
I don't know
that
because I don't nothing stuff in real life doesn't make.
You said unless somebody's nice to you, like
Yeah,
How is that?
like in a specific way. I don't know. Like I don't know if I don't know if I like something bad happens to me and someone doesn't know, they're like, "Hey, are you okay?" Then I'm like, "Oh."
What?
Stuff like that. That's
It's probably because it's like a human moment for real, and like, somebody's actually, okay, now I know how to break you.
That's
No.
crazy.
it's not like that.
No. What do you really? Okay, all right. I'll figure it out. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
stories I really like. They get emotional and cry, but like
I'm trying to think of the last thing that really messed me up. There was a one shot. Okay, I remember. There was a one shot manga, and hopefully this isn't too much of a tangent, but it was made by Fujimoto, same guy who's doing Chainsaw Man. I'm trying to remember what the name was, man. Let me see if I can look it up really quick because I read it. You think Fire Fire Punch was bro?
I just said a
Fire
name.
Punch.
I'm sorry.
Fire Punch is good. I'm not gonna deny what Fire
I know,
Punch
but
is,
it's
right?
absolutely not the one you're talking about.
It's not the one I'm talking about. That one is super effed up.
That was kind of
And
like
it
when
did have a
someone said
moment.
Schindler's List earlier.
Oh, who
Alright,
said that?
okay, man.
I don't know. That was weird.
I think it was okay. I think that it was called Look Back, and it's kind of like not to go too deep into it, but it's kind of like a story of somebody who's trying to become a mangaka. Um,
Oh.
and
Adam, you know
do you?
Yeah, I know what this is.
the name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Let's
Look Back.
look back. It's
Oh,
Look
I
Back.
didn't.
That's
I
what
thought
it's
you
called.
said you didn't.
No. It's Look Back.
Okay.
There were parts about that little one shot that like hit me.
I have to be right back for. Just keep going.
All right, cool. Yeah, there was stuff about that one that kind of hit me in my feelings. And
You should watch the movie.
what do you mean?
They made a
What do
movie
you
about
mean?
that.
Of the one shot?
Yep.
Animated?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that happened.
And it was it was kind of recent. I think like last year.
Is it just as emotionally gripping?
I don't know. I haven't watched the movie. I also
Okay.
I didn't really get that emotionally invested in Look Back.
It didn't hit you at all? Really?
I find it very like when it comes to media,
Uh-huh.
I very rarely get emotional over it. I have to like really get connected to it. Like while you guys were talking, I was trying to think of what the last thing I watched that made me cry.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing I can think of is like I teared up a little bit while watching Iron Claw.
Iron Claw. What is it? I'll ask about that in a second. What is that?
And then beyond that, I literally can't think of what I would have cried to before. Like I guess I honestly think the last thing I would have cried to is Xenoblade 3.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I want to keep asking, what about Xenoblade gets people so invested? But I'm going to hold off on that question. Tell me about why Iron Claw hit you first. Like,
I mean, it was just it's there will always be different things, like different aspects of something that will make someone emotionally attached to it.
True.
So Iron Claw was like a story about this wrestling family. It's based on a true story. This wrestling family was apparently they were named their names were the Von Erichs.
Mm-hmm.
But there was the Von Erich curse because a lot of bad shit just kept happening to this family. So like I guess Iron Claw spoilers if you never watched it and you want to watch it a little bit, but it's a movie about these brothers that all want to make it big as wrestlers and shit. Well, not all of them, but most of them want to make it big as wrestlers because they come from a lineage of their father was a very popular wrestler.
Prolific, okay.
And it's just about the how major wrestling had gotten popular, and the Von Erichs kind of made a name for themselves early on, but again, a lot of bad shit happened to them. Like one of the first younger brother, he died. He got into an accident where I think he was paralyzed or something like that, and then he took his own life. And then what else happened in that movie? Someone else. There's like something else that happened in the movie, and another one of the brothers commits suicide. He shoots himself. But I know that like they didn't really do the movie 1-to-1 as to what happened in real life because it was a lot worse. Like a lot more bad shit happened. So the main character is Zac Efron. The movie revolves around him and how he struggles to keep pushing on and be the person that he always envisioned he and his brothers would be. Because all of his brothers keep suffering these these traumatic events and dying and stuff like that. So I just found it really I was able to sympathize with it a lot. You know, I have brothers and I understand it all. So yeah, I didn't like bawl at the movie. I just cried a little bit at the, or not cried. I teared up a little bit at the end because the ending scene is like very sweet. it's very sweet.
Okay. No, I actually can see because it kind of sounds like they were going through a familial curse at that point.
Yeah, like that, that's a title they were given. So yeah.
Okay.
A great movie. I would recommend it.
And so that's Iron Claw.
Yeah.
And then you said the only other thing that ever hit you was Xenoblade, and maybe I'm too much of a baby, and I don't think that I can ever retrieve the time that I've lost in life. But that game is like over 100 or 1,000 hours, right? So
100.
I don't want
not 100.
But like that's if you do everything.
Yeah.
That's if you do everything. That is making me, because it's almost like the equivalent of like trying to watch all of One Piece whenever I hear about it. So that is making me hesitant to really give it a try. If you're telling me that there is a powerful story there, that could be enough.
This is what I'll always say, because I will always rave on and on about Xenoblade. I will always recommend it to literally anyone.
Well, wasn't it
who asks for
Xenoblade
a
2
game
specific?
recommendation. No, just any Xenoblade in this respect, but I understand that Xenoblade is not for everyone, and I won't push it on anyone further if it's not to their liking, because everyone has tastes, everyone has opinions, and what they want from a game, and what they don't like in a game. And so, if I'm like, oh man, I fucking love Xenoblade, I love the story, all this and that, you should play it, and then someone goes and play it, and they don't see it the same, then all right, you don't see it the same. That's fine.
Most Xenoblade fans try to.
I think that's most RPG fans.
Well, it's really bad. Blade series. Debuted on the Wii. It's the first Nintendo monolith. Right. Not like a Square Enix type.
You've been friends with Coast for, I'm guessing since birth, right? And I don't hear you raving about Xenoblade the way Coast raves about Xenoblade.
He got into
I'm
it.
sure he would have tried to infect you. He got into it later than
Yeah.
you?
No.
You got into it first?
I think I played. Got into this year.
I got into it too, because I bought a Switch and I was like, the only games I had were Breath of the Wild and Odyssey, and I was asking people what games to get, and everyone was telling me Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I'm like, 2? Like, it's a sequel. Do I should play the first one? And everyone's like, no, don't worry about that. Buy 2. You should play 2. So I bought it, and then I streamed it, and it was literally like one of my favorite games of all time.
I thought maybe I missed that this entire time. I didn't know you were a new convert. I thought you've always been shilling.
No. I think it's very. I honestly think there are very few amount of people who first played Xenoblade 1 on the Wii.
Okay.
Like that is a small percentage of people.
But a lot of those people, because it's the Nintendo fan plus Cruz, some of the worst possible. But the games are cool.
Okay. I'll fold one.
What were you guys talking about while I?
Emotionally resonant stories and things that have like messed you up.
Yeah, so Black Mirror. Yeah. that episode.
Yeah, you're saying Black Mirror. Yeah, the episode and stuff.
Yeah, I had I'm just saying something. My bad. Chat. I had a filter for some reason on my microphone. I turned it off. It was cutting me off sometimes, so my bad. Anyway, you're just gonna end up hearing my chair do this. Yeah, I don't have like I wish I didn't have to get up and check on my cat because now I'm thrown off again. Hold on, sorry, I'm reading something.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna ask this when Roger was here, because I know for a fact he would have said something fucking insane, funny, like just outlandish. And I've seen this question pop up a few times for some reason in general. Do you guys have any like spooky tales? Like a ghost that you think existed in your presence at the time or something like that? Alien? You saw an alien? Or some sort of shit?
I genuinely believe in one of the previous houses that I lived in, it was haunted.
Which one?
I genuinely believe. The one I lived in 3 houses ago. Before I moved down here.
Again.
Okay.
I would like, it was so weird. I remember one night I went into my laundry room and it just like, it got so cold all of a sudden and I just felt so weird. So I was like, whatever, that's strange. Why I just like got immediately cold, like at the snap of a finger. I was like, that's strange. But I ignored it. And then fucking I remember anytime at night I would like turn my head to look at something and there would be like black shapes for like a split second and I would like always get spooked by it. And I don't know how to explain it. Like it was like, it looked like it was a person, but it was just like shadow. It was so weird.
For the first part, the like the chills and stuff. Are you certain you paid your electric bill? If we start there, are you sure? Hold on, Coast. Hold on, Coast. Huh?
It wasn't
Okay.
that,
All right. All right. Because sometimes the heater doesn't work because you're okay. All right.
You know what's a really fucking funny story? When I was in like grade 2 or 3, I shared a room with my brother, right?
Free again, my bad.
And my bed was in the corner of a room, but the foot end of my bed was against, or it was facing the door to my room, right? So when I went to sleep, like I would basically be like POV, I see the door. So I remember for like the period of like two weeks or so, I remember I would wake up in the middle of the night and the lamp, like this nightlight would be on in my room, and I would see my brother's bed, right? Because I'd be sleeping on my side and I would see my brother's bed, and then I would turn and I would look at the door, and I always remember the door would be slightly ajar, like it would like
that's weird.
It's open where like it's not like pushed into the locking mechanism.
It's like all the way before
still,
that.
Like it's still touching the door frame, but it's like it's open, right? And I remember for 2 weeks or so, or like a month, it would open slightly from that position. I would see like you know how in horror you see like just eyes in darkness?
Yeah.
I was just about to
I would see that shit, and I would be frozen in my fucking bed. I would just be looking at it, and it slowly opens, and then it slowly closes. And I was, for a month, I was so spooked out about it. and I wouldn't talk about it until I told my mom about it, and she's like, "Oh, don't worry about that, blah blah blah," and it never happened again. And then I found out years later it was just my mom checking up on us at night.
Dude. That's insane.
Oh man, I was dying.
Oh shit. Oh my gosh.
But it was, as a kid, that shit's scary as fuck, you know?
Yeah, 100%. You don't know what the heck is going on. Okay, I might have one, but you go first, Zeph, if you do have one.
I don't. I don't really believe in it even.
You're a Gengar. What are you talking about? You don't
worry
believe
about it, dude.
You're not superstitious at all?
No.
So, okay, kind of a throwback again. Have you ever watched any of the Final Destination movies?
Yeah.
You don't think that stuff like that could happen
That's
to you?
that's
like,
insane. Like you think do I think destiny exists? Is that what you or a curse?
Yeah, I'm saying, do you think destiny exists? Do you have any connections or feelings that like?
No, I do not believe
everything
in magic.
isn't just logically explained.
No, well, no.
You're crazy.
Why?
I just feel like there's some things you can't really explain.
You can explain anything.
All right, name 5.
There's some unexplained stuff, but it's usually like human murders, not.
Dude, you know what I've been thinking about recently a lot that I've been getting like spooked out about because it's like unexplainable? Fucking space shit.
Oh yeah, that fucks people up. I love it.
So much space content on TikTok, and it's like,
what was it? The
fuck.
great filter?
No, not that shit.
No,
there's just like I was just looking into like there's a theory where it's like the universe isn't expanding anymore, it's contracting.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna get eaten.
Yeah, and so like it's also strange because it's energy isn't destructible. Like energy is a constant. So if you think about it, when you die, you're gonna be reincarnated technically.
As like the worms, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the. You know what I'm trying to say, right?
No, I don't.
Oh no, actually, that's I guess one. I guess that's one supernatural thing I think is real. I don't know if there's I don't know if there's a god or anything. I'm agnostic. If there is, cool. He's not very chill. But I think
I wouldn't say it's not like. Is it him not being chill, or is it humans not being chill?
It's him.
It's okay. Okay. Why would you say
baby
him and
born
not
with cancer?
The people. Kinda. The two parents who started fucking should have known better.
Okay.
Kind of.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. All right. That
I
might
don't
be.
remember what I was saying.
Give me another one.
You're going into.
Yeah. Anyway, let's stop here before someone gets upset.
No, let's talk about religion.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh
Adam,
my gosh.
Thoughts on Jewish people? I'm kidding. Stop. Everyone stop.
No.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Little haha for that. Just little, just goofing with the boys. Just little haha.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is what happens when McDareth isn't here.
This doesn't.
McDareth just been here.
Yeah, because if Roger was here, he would have gone on with that one.
Oh my gosh.
No, I think he would have left.
You think
I think that might have.
Christian God could be Goku? No, I think Goku still.
Yeah,
is.
Goku wins. Cause he. Oh no.
Man, what the hell going on in here, man?
Okay.
This is
Hey, hold
of
on.
all
No,
people.
no, Ricky, shut up. Ricky, shut up. Hey,
Of
hey,
all
Shofu.
people.
Hey, Shofu.
Huh?
You
What's
believe in God, bro?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about it.
What are we talking about exactly?
We're talking about God.
But what exactly? About
Well, we were talking
what?
about. I think I think somehow reincarnation got brought up.
Yeah, 'cause I was
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
I
I was
remember,
talking
I
about the
remember.
conservation of energy and how technically, through science,
It means-
reincarnation is a thing.
Yeah, we're
Right.
really fucked up in here right now.
Man, what the fuck? Because what you're saying, your fucking nutrients get recycled back into the earth or some shit? What are you saying?
No, literally,
Right,
the energy
yeah.
in through space and the cosmos, like eventually.
What does this have to do with
after-
God, though?
No, because I was saying,
Okay, loop it back.
I was saying, because of this process of energy, like after millions of years, you're technically being reincarnated into something, and then reincarnation got like transitioned into the religion's talk.
I think reincarnation in that sense, in that scale, is not the reincarnation anybody's thinking about.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Like
Where
I
like
think
your essence and
Do
your
you-
soul
well,
and
hold
your
on.
being.
Do you
That's
guys
right.
think reincarnation in that like traditional religion in the sense-
Spiritual?
yeah, like spiritual?
no, I
you
don't think
that's-
no, because some people think like people that are born deformed and stuff were like horrible people in their past lives, which is insane to think. Because that's fucked up for them. But also, I don't think there's some being keeping points on who did really bad stuff and really good stuff. I think when you die, you just get recycled.
I kind of co-signed that, but there was a thing that you had said that had set me off,
What?
which was when you said that you're agnostic and you're like, you don't really believe that there's a guy up there, but if there is, then he's effed up. I
He
was like,
is.
why are you blaming him instead of the humans? I'm like, why the humans have a part in this? Before you said, oh, babies with cancer.
I
and
think they
stuff.
have the entire part of this.
No.
Do you,
think-
do you get what I'm saying? Like,
I
Yeah.
think two perfectly healthy people are capable of producing a baby with some fucked up birth defect that had nothing to do with
that's
them.
true. That is true. That is true.
So you think God is messed up because of people with birth defects?
No, I think a baby that's born with something lethal that it doesn't have a chance to like even start its life with. Like why?
I mean,
There-
shit just
that-
be
that-
happening, bro.
That baby's purpose was to die.
See that, but
Okay.
that's a whole different thing, right? Because that only matters if you value every single life on Earth, right?
Yeah, but
There's
that's
already
the
way too
problem
many
is
fucking people
all
on this
these
planet.
all these religions all these religions
You're saying
paint
that baby could have been
If
a
you
problem.
value every single human life exactly the same, then sure, it's messed up. But is that really the reality? Should we feel like that? Who actually knows?
I don't have to feel
that might
that
not
way,
even
but
fucking matter at all.
they like most religions paint, I believe at least from what I've read, most religions paint their god as some like benevolent dude that's like nice to everyone and I'll give you
But,
whatever
okay.
if you do this stuff.
Here's the thing though. You have no.
But then he's like,
You
I'll
have
fucking
no
give
way
your
of
baby bone
knowing.
cancer for fun.
I'm not saying that
But
that's
that shit
that-
happens.
that's not.
Yeah, but if it's a
Crazy.
god, why? For what reason?
You
Because- but see,
can't
why-
see the full. You can't see the full vision. You don't see
That's
the
what I'm
full plan. You
saying.
don't know. You don't know what the effect is. How it's supposed to mobilize other people
That's
to
what I'm
find
saying.
cures.
I can't
for
believe this is
diseases
happening.
like this and stuff like that.
Well,
No,
I
no,
mean,
no,
if
no,
we're
no,
gonna
I'm
talk about it, let's talk about it. Zach.
Let's get
No,
clear.
no, it's fine. I just can't believe.
Because I'm not agreeing and saying that, or so I'm not disagreeing and saying that. Of course, like it's not fucked up for a baby to be born with bone cancer. But what are the
Mhm.
reasons that can happen? What can the discovery of this lead to? What if there's a way to fix it and it fixes some other shit? Who actually knows why this is happening on the grand scheme of things? Of course, isolated is
Cascade of
fucked up, right?
effects.
But
Okay.
we don't actually know over the grand scheme of all humankind if this is good or bad. In this over the grand scheme of things, we don't actually know that. We don't.
There's what about okay, Ricky?
Not to
You
cut you
do
off.
medical stuff, right? I don't want to dox you, but you do medical stuff.
Shut up. No. You shut the fuck up. You shut
I know
the
you do.
fuck up.
I know
That's
you
not
do.
why I came here.
I know you do. Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm
that's why
okay.
he brought you on.
I'm
dude.
good.
Why-
I'm good.
why
I'm
would a
good.
god-
Oh my, this is
why
why
would
I
a-
always
listen,
say no to stuff.
listen.
This is literally why I always disappear.
Listen.
You bastards. Oh my. Okay.
why
Any
would
case,
a god create a world with
I want to make
SIDS?
an equivalent. I want to make an equivalent.
It's free
statement
will,
here.
bro.
SIDS?
This is like
Yeah.
judging.
Sudden infant death
this is like
syndrome?
judging-
Oh, I think you said sins. My bad.
SIDS.
No.
I didn't hear the D. My bad. Pause. I hear the D.
Okay. This is the point that we're trying to communicate here is like you're almost judging a story like of a weekly manga or something, right? On the last chapter that came out and then saying the whole thing is trash without even letting the guy cook. Like maybe he's in the exposition phase.
If the recipe
that
involves
sounds
a baby
crazy.
with
That's
cancer,
another
I don't
part.
want it.
That's what I'm saying. That sounds crazy when you hear it, but
Yeah.
it's the truth though. We don't act like there's been horrible things that happened in the past.
Okay,
That's
take it
the
off the menu.
discovery.
It's okay then. We don't need it anymore. If you're there, get it. We
Look,
don't
if
need
that
it.
is how you feel, I get it. All right. But if
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
really
I do.
talking about this, we gotta really think about everything as a
There's
whole.
no logistics here.
Holistically.
That's your opinion, bro.
Sudden infant death syndrome. A baby just. Here, I'll read it.
That's a good thing. I'm
When a
not saying that's
baby
a good thing.
that seems healthy dies suddenly in their sleep, and
Bro,
the
but
cause of
it
death
just-
cannot be explained.
But we don't know where that's gonna lead to, bro. The plague used to run rampant and almost took all of Europe out.
It's because
Like,
those
that's not a
people are
good
dirty
thing.
motherfuckers, man. That was
But
their
that's-
fault.
see, but if you're saying they're dirty motherfuckers, what are we even talking
I'm
about?
talking about
bro? We
someone
trying
that
to
was
get to the
just
bottom of this
born.
shit or not? But I'm saying if we're gonna talk about this, then we gotta try to understand it. If you
That
want to
was like
dismiss everything
man-made
and say
all
they're
pretty
dirty,
much.
Then what are we talking about, bro? That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we actually talking about? If you're gonna dismiss what I said when they're dirty, like, what are we talking about? It was a devastating disease. It almost took out an entire continent's worth of people.
Okay,
But now,
the
current
infant
day, that's
death
not an
thing
issue.
can't be
I-
explained, but the
But what
plague.
if one day it is, though? That's what I'm saying. You
Okay,
don't
when it is, then
know.
this is irrelevant. But the plague was,
Exactly, but you're not even open to the possibility of it being explained one day.
bro.
It could be. Obviously, it's not a good thing, but I'm saying it's a thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Other species go through this shit too. It's not just humans.
Yeah, for no
Ooh,
reason.
what's the-
Hey, well, hey, humans technically
There's like,
if
there's
you think about it, why
What?
did God throw down the fucking meteor into the planet and wipe all the dinosaurs out?
The
and shit?
dinosaurs.
yeah.
Maybe he was trying to set up shit for us to live here, bro, because we couldn't live here with these
I-
demons. I don't know. I'm not God. I'm just saying there's a reason.
So what?
for
He got
everything,
bored
bro.
with the old toy, threw it away, and made a
I
new
don't-
one.
Hey, bro, my hands are up. I can't answer these questions.
He said dinosaurs
I'm
are
just
boring,
saying.
bro. I need Sims.
I'm just saying, if
Listen,
you're gonna
man.
talk about this subject, you have to consider literally.
When's
every
our
possibility.
meteor?
That's all I'm saying. That's all
Yeah,
I'm-
listen, bro. If you're this is what he was probably viewing it as. Okay, let's say he had a garden, right?
yeah.
And he was trying to grow some
Right.
carrots, right? And those carrots are the dinosaurs, right?
Oh my god.
But the carrots aren't growing right, you know? He's gotta root them out before it ruins the entire garden. So he throws some rain on that garden, you know? And that rain happens to be a meteor. And he put some new seeds down, right? And those were the fucking the micro fucking nucleus fish that came after
The
2 billion
mitochondria is the powerhouse.
All
This
that
is
shit.
exactly what. This is what. So we are. You're essentially saying that we are the perfect dinosaurs. We are the better.
No, that's-
we're the
I'm not saying
dinosaurs.
that at all, because we're
That's,
next.
no, that sounded like that's where you
No,
were
no,
going.
no, we're
Did I
next.
mishear you?
It's a cycle, bro. It's a cycle because we're gonna be
Oh,
like the
that's what you're saying.
dinosaurs, where we're not producing the way we should be in the eye of God, and He's gonna say, "Hey, man, another meteor's coming in about 6
Yeah,
years."
I mean, like, if you read, if you read the Bible, they got like frogs rained down on them and shit for no reason, and then like we're doing some crazy sins, bro. What? Where's our frogs?
I mean,
Like I said, man, there's so many possibilities. What if we're being punished for the actions of humans in the past, bro? What if
Yeah,
you
all I'm
curse
saying
everybody's
is-
descendants?
All I'm saying is he shouldn't have ate the apple. That's all I'm saying.
It was
Eve?
fucking Eve that gave it to
It
him.
was, yeah. Eve picked the shit. And then she made him complicit. That's crazy. That's a crazy story.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah.
Yo, this episode went crazy.
I don't even.
we were
this is
talking
what
about
I kind of like that we did it though.
No, we were talking about
I'm
crying
not-
over the Iron Claw into religious point of views and what the meaning of life is.
Yeah.
Look, bro,
If this
when this is
episode
on
doesn't get
Shofu's
us
channel-
canceled on,
Bro,
if this episode
I
doesn't get us
cannot
canceled on the
wait.
YouTube channel, this is how
I
I'm
cannot
gonna make it
wait
be
to
from
read
now
the
on.
the comments are gonna be so good on this one. Hey, chat, leave a comment below. What religion do you follow? And if we're
Chat,
gonna
we should
live or
crucify
die.
Zeph.
Okay. Do we just go there? Do we just start like ranking races next or something?
What?
Where do we go from? No, hold on.
No,
Maybe
what?
you misheard me.
No. Hold on. What are you talking about, bro?
have to ever do that.
He left, bro.
Oh,
That's fucking crazy.
interesting.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, next week's podcast, we're only gonna be talking about Palestine and Israel.
No, that we'll never talk about that. For the sake of everyone, we just should never talk
For the
about it.
sake of the channel.
No, just even everyone involved, we should just never speak of it. Dude, I don't know where to go from here.
I kind of feel like we can do anything at this point.
We can do anything.
We
Oh, so
can
you're
do
God
anything.
now, huh?
No, that's not what I'm implying.
Yeah, this is
What?
insane. We went like it was actually a pretty like steady
Same.
incline because we went from like movies, and then I mentioned that one of the things I watched recently made me emotional, and then we went from that to something I don't remember.
Here, we can end it on chat, maybe asking us about some stuff if you want.
Sure,
Oh, okay. That would be cool.
Chat, throw out some questions.
please don't say something stupid.
Make it kind of raunchy though.
Yeah, but
'Cause,
don't do something intentionally to piss me off. You know what that like. Just don't be dumb.
Mario Kart Price. I don't want to talk about that.
No, we'll talk about that on the show. I don't want to talk. I don't
we can
want
always-
to talk about stuff we're going to talk about on the show on here. Pretty much.
Yeah, we can always cover that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, mods, oh my god. Talk about politics? Alright, man, what do you want to talk about in politics, bro?
There's not much to say.
We're gonna be the new Hassan Pikers. Let's go. Come on.
No, dude.
There isn't really anything going on besides.
Well,
There
the
is a lot
Canadian
going
election-
on, but
The Canadian election's coming up.
there's like
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff still happening in the world, Ricky. I don't know where. It doesn't revolve around video games, bro. What
But-
was the last?
I mean,
song
we
you
could
heard
get
that
we
you fell in
everything
love-
feels
Hold
like
on,
it's
hold on,
just
hold on.
okay. I'm gonna shut
Cheeto
up.
gave us a topic. What
What
was
is
the
it?
last song you heard that you fell in love with after one listen?
I've had problems listening to music because now I can just
I'm
listen to
pulling
anything I
Spotify.
want anytime. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I can just I don't know, the freedom of choice I have with music makes me listen to it less. I don't know why.
Yep, but sometimes there's there's one song you discover and you just put it on loop because it's a fucking banger.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think of something I was I heard in a game or something. I'm just trying to think.
Yeah,
of,
me too. I'm going through my Spotify right now. Let me see. What if I go to my Discover Weekly? Would it be on here? No. I don't know if I have anything recently.
So this is what happens when we have no like arbiter to like tell us right from
like-
wrong in discussion.
He was holding us back, if we're being honest, man.
Okay.
Roger, no, like he helps it, but like there are places where we would never be able to breach if not.
I can't think of a
if not
song.
for how you do it.
Yeah, I can't think of a song either. Chad, give us another question.
I'm sorry.
I can't think of a song.
Shofu's literally like right there. Just name a Shofu song. Are you guys crazy? Okay.
Can you name a song?
Red.
That's a color, bro.
Okay. Well, I did my part.
Yeah, I think that discussion we had, like, I think it wore us down. That's something you're not supposed to have at the middle of this show.
That's episode effing 2, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where are people putting these questions at?
Both of our chats.
Okay. Oh, I like this one until some other ones come in. Struggles with stand-up, Zeph. Talk about that. Hard, is it easy?
I don't know. Like I don't like talking about it because like it was easy for me. Like I've never had a hard bomb yet, even. So like I don't like talking about it because it feels weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't really have any bad experience. I mean, like, I had someone tell me to take my dick out.
Did
What
you?
the fuck?
Yeah.
Cool. That's cool. That's cool.
No,
That's
that
awesome.
counts as sexual assault.
It not if they ask for it. If
No.
they ask for it, then it's
No, they
that's
asked
when
me to do
you're
it.
Supposed to do it.
They
Yeah,
asked me to
when they
do
ask
it.
you to do it, that's when you do it. Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to. No, because they assaulted me with that question.
Oh, they assaulted you with that. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
dude.
Oh, I got you.
It's because like 99% of the places you go where you can like practice is where people drink alcohol, and a lot
So
of
then
people
they're
drink
always
too
being
much
belligerent?
alcohol, and they go crazy.
Have you
but-
been heckled? You said
Yeah,
that
that's
hasn't
very
ever happened?
common.
Do you fight back? That's the
Yeah,
last question
you
I'll
can't. You can't. If you lose, I can't imagine going back to a venue or like your regular place if you lost to a heckler. I can't. That seems shameful.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like, I forget the name of the comedian that said this, and I don't want to fuck up his joke. He's way famous, so it doesn't even matter. But basically, like, while writing jokes, I've already said every possible thing to myself that would make me want to kill myself. So, like, a drunk heckler isn't gonna get one over on me.
Is your because I don't think I'll ever just run into one of your open mics or shows. What's your material like? Are you like Weird Al Yankovic or something? What are you doing? Props? What are you doing
No,
up there,
dude.
Seth?
Weird
pretty-
Al, bro? What the fuck?
I'm not a prop
I'm trying to-
comic, bro.
Are you I'm trying to understand. Just give us a
I'm not an
glimpse. so
improv
if we
guy,
never-
bro. I don't go to improv. I just tell funnies, and right now, high energy comics aren't in as much. All of the high energy guys are dudes that have already been like had their foot in the door for a long time, so it's easy for me because a lot of rising guys right now are just talkers.
When you say high energy, you're talking like a Kevin Hart or something?
No, dude. He's pretty chill. Actually, some stand-ups he's insane, but or some specials. But no, he has energy. I feel like he's kind of baseline. Like he talks loud, but he doesn't. Like I say, high energy is like people that do too much on the stage. Like use the stool as a prop,
As
stuff like that. Run around, jump
Okay.
around. But like all the guys that do that are already famous, and I don't think there's been many people that do that and get big now because you look like an ass. It's hard to pull off, I guess.
who are your comedic inspirations? Like who do you look up to or like think is funny?
I
Who you
listen.
fuck with?
I've never made like a top 3 or top 5 comics list or anything.
Mhm.
Because I also like some comics more in podcast form than I do in stand up form.
What's the name of that guy with the shaved head, shaved side? He's white. And,
That's
like
every
it's
white man.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll remember his name. Keep going. Because I feel like you've said his name before, but maybe because I think he does a podcast.
They all do podcasts. That's like their biggest source of income usually. Unless you're selling arenas constantly. Most of them are making podcast money.
Well, raffle off some names or name some people, and maybe the person who I'm thinking of.
What? How are they old? Are they young?
Young guy,
White guy.
white guy,
Shave the head. Shave sides. Wait.
like I think shaved sides or something. You would think he's like a country bumpkin, but he
Oh, you're
actually
talking
is
about
kinda
Theo Vaughn. I don't
Theo
like him as
Vaughn.
much.
Yeah.
I don't-
Theo Vaughn.
He's
Yeah.
funny. I just don't like him as much anymore because
That's what I'm
Like-
saying, bro.
political shit, and just generally, I kind of like grew out of his style. But like, if I see a short of his, I'll click it. I'm not like
Okay.
offended by him or anything. I just don't support him really now as much.
Okay. You a
Yeah.
Chappelle guy? You a Louis C.K. guy? You a,
I like all of those guys. I
Okay.
I can't think of. I mean, I dislike. I don't want to even get. I don't know, dude. Let's talk about something else.
Oh, cool. I was going crazy. I got the info I want.
Dude, I don't know. You put me on the spot so long. I don't know what the fuck to say. This has been an insane episode. I'm so sorry, Vanilla. You're gonna have to. Can you edit out the insane pauses? I don't know. Should he keep them?
How about he
He-
edits out
he
everything
can
that
put, like, a
happened
little
before this
music.
No, that's staying in.
But
But before we start talking about that stuff, can you play like a Mega Man X warning sign as soon as that topic comes up?
yeah. Okay. I'm seeing.
I don't want to end it yet.
Let's see. Let's see.
All right, guys, ketchup or mustard? that's what we're gonna be hitting next week.
We're gonna be the fucking those
We're gonna be
kids. You
talking-
see those kids?
Yeah.
The McLovin kid.
Wait, what?
It's like this group of like white kids.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, one of them looks like
Is
McLovin.
Fortnite overrated?
Yeah. This has been this.
Bro, you gotta come up with some topics, bro.
Dude, I was so ready to like joke off of the things because I was gonna ask Roger what he's been doing because he's been doing a lot, and I was gonna like fly off that, but now I'm fucked.
Here, let me look up podcast questions.
Don't look those up, dude. It's gonna.
85 best podcast questions. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Okay, here we go.
Number 1.
Is this like the best one from the start?
No, it's a list of 85. It just
Oh,
lists them
okay.
in order. All right, man. Where'd you grow up, and how did that affect who you became?
Holy shit! Who wrote this list? Was
I don't know. I already know half of that shit, anyways.
I don't want anyone to know else really to know. Is there not a full?
What is your
I-
morning routine?
dude? I shower.
What's your favorite funny story to tell people?
Nothing.
Dude, those questions where it's like, you know how it's like when you tell someone I think you told me you don't like telling people that you do stand up or whatever. But when you tell that to someone and they go, "Oh, tell me a joke."
Yeah,
or
that's
like,
the most. It's this
like
every.
those type of questions I fucking hate, man.
I've noticed every single, like, I guess art form has a person like that. Like if you tell someone you draw, you get draw me. You tell someone I'm a musician, play me this song. It's just people. It's just insane people. You can't just tell a joke. It's not gonna work.
If money wasn't a factor, what would you do with your time?
Bro, don't use this list. I'm gonna kill myself.
That's not a bad question though.
If money weren't a factor, what would I forage for berries?
For real? You just go make fucking a shack in the forest
Yeah,
and
man.
look for berries, bro? That's some Minecraft shit. Just do it in Minecraft.
Yeah, so usually the first time I had a more prepared list than what I did. This time I just talked about the spooky stuff. I had that written down with the goal because I thought the Roger stuff would have took forever. I banked too much on him.
Might just have to wrap it up here.
Yeah, I guess it might be the move.
Ricky, you got anything left to say?
Ricky,
Bro.
bro, did he
Yeah,
die?
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Awesome.
Totally, man. Totally.
I
think you
wonder.
could've left out the race part, but yeah.
I wonder if he is speaking,
No,
and you're
he's not.
tricking him into.
No, he's definitely not. He would be
No.
typing in the Discord chat if anything.
Ricky, if you're listening to us, type right now.
I've been talking the whole time. I was at.
I called it. I called this shit.
I've been talking the whole time. Hold
Oh
on a
my
second.
God.
My thing got unplugged. My mic got unplugged. How long have you not heard me?
A long ass
while.
time, bro.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
I was
why did
asking the
Shofu-
questions in the chat and everything.
I guess he
Well,
left. Well, like
dick
the
size
discussion
nipple thing
slowed
and all
down.
that stuff.
What the fuck? Why did Shofu
Oh.
join just for the religion talk? That was interesting.
Okay. All right. So you can hear me right now, right?
Yeah. If you have a topic or anything to like we can talk about, I'll keep going. I don't care.
I mean, the last thing I was gonna say is you were asking like, what has Roger been up to, and I was like, I know a little bit. 'Cause I
Oh
saw
wait,
it,
yeah, shit, you were there.
Unfortunately.
I'm so used to
Unfortunately, I was
you
there.
not going to things like me.
Hold on. You gave a fake ass excuse as to why you didn't want to come.
No,
Why
it's a
didn't you- why
legitimate
didn't you
excuse.
show up, bitch?
It's a real excuse.
That was not a real excuse.
I don't fuck
and
with
I can
America
see right through it.
anymore.
You've always not fucked with America. That was not as good
Especially
enough
not
excuse for
anymore
this
now.
moment. You act like tariffs are a new thing. Warchad was going to be able to give you.
I don't care about that.
That was okay. That was probably the only disappointing aspect of it that I didn't get to see you in Coast, and then I didn't think Shofu was going to be able to make it. But the fact that I didn't get to see you in Coast was what made it a little not as awesome as it could have been.
All right, well, go start a
But
revolution
maybe it's
and
also
things
a
can
good thing that
change.
you guys didn't.
Nice. You know what that you know what that means, bro? That means
What?
we're the best cast members. If you felt like it wasn't as good without us there.
You thought we were gonna see?
I
Ghost
I
and
feel like
Zeph
it would have been
outside?
taken to another notch. That's what I'm saying.
You can see me
Like,
outside,
okay.
just not
Did you expect him to be there?
down there.
I could have made it if my fucking passport got done in
He's
time, bro.
lying, bro.
I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass.
I ain't seen these niggas yet, bro.
What?
We were both
I
at a
thought you, I thought you knew what they look like. I
We
know
were
what
both-
Ghost looks
Of
like.
course I know what they look like. I didn't say I didn't know what they. First of all, the last time I seen Zeph was legitimately.
Yeah, you don't know what I
12
look like
fucking
anymore.
years
That's
ago.
that's what
I was a wee lad the last time I seen Zeph, bro.
Yeah.
That's actually nuts. Okay. I will say my first impressions of everybody. I wish we could do a tier
I'm gonna
list.
get my first impression of you.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Other than
You a
the
little
fact that
shorter than
you're
I thought you would be, bro.
You were both there?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see them. I see them standing next to Tito and War Champ and shit. I know how tall Tito.
Tito starts filming.
Yeah, when did
Tito is
you
not
guys play
5'10".
on, FaceTime
I'm
or some
6'2". So then,
Okay.
hold on. I'm 6'2", right?
6'2",
so
huh?
Tito has to be at least
No, try
6'7"
4
or
inches
something.
the other direction. You about 5'6".
No.
That's fucked.
No. You're skewing the narrative. You're changing the
I'm
reality of the
skewing
situation.
the narrative.
Of
Me.
course you're doing. You tend to lie a lot.
Has anybody
Shofu.
ever known me to be a narrative skewer?
No.
No.
Okay, you pay Zeph to say things just because he's your shill. I don't care about Zeph's opinion in this case.
Zeph?
But let me just finish
Was
my
that-
statement real quick.
Wait.
Um,
Zep is my shill?
I don't shill no one.
That's gotta be the most unbelievable thing anybody's ever said in history.
I don't shill
You
anyone.
gotta be fucking crazy. What?
Okay. All right. Let's get back to breast text. So, first opinion of everybody, all right? They are somewhat tall. I'm not gonna deny that that's true.
Everyone's
War
tall.
Champ and War Champ
tall.
and
Roger like 6 feet tall.
Wait.
Gareth is actually
Dude,
crazy.
how tall is War Champ? Say that.
Yeah, War Champ's like 6 feet.
Yeah.
But what's going on?
Literally everybody's still, and then Tito's 5'10" and he's
Everyone. No. That's not the
not
problem.
average.
My height.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been given an accurate. I looked at War Champ eye to eye when I got my
Yeah, I
staff
feel like
member.
I did too, to be honest.
Are you guys 6 feet tall?
I was never.
I
I was
know,
told
I'm
5'10" my whole life, as in like
I know,
a grown man.
I know my ass is not 6 foot tall. I know that.
But I looked at War Champ, and I've been told 5'10" my whole life. When I was younger, even less than that.
What are you putting on? What matters is what are you putting on your dating profiles. That's your real height.
And what you put on yours, bro?
I put 6'2", which is
Yo,
my real
fuck-
height.
fuck
That's
you.
I'm not lying to anybody.
Ricky, from the clips I saw in that Google Drive folder, you are not 6'2", bro.
Okay, 6'3". You, I was trying
What
to
the
hold
fuck?
it back a little bit, but yeah. Okay, so in any case, right? Everybody's tall, including me. Some people are a little taller than me. That is what it is. The camera is skewed in a weird way. Whatever. Outside of that, though, first impressions. I feel like
Make a tier list
could-
right now.
okay, tier list. Okay, I feel like I could beat Tito's ass. I feel like I could beat War Champ's ass.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I could take McDarrett.
Are you fucking
What?
crazy? That should have been the first.
I
fucking name you
don't
said.
know if I could take. No, hold up, Shuffle. McDarrett got reach, bro. McDarrett is actually kind of crazy.
Who, bro? What the fuck does reach matter to you? 5'4" man. Everybody got reach.
Oh my
Six-
god.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about that part. Okay, outside of that though, he got these lanky arms and whatever, and like sometimes his eyes be moving all over the place. Like you don't know. Like he's
Wait, who was it?
He-
It was Roger Tito,
Mhm.
Tito, War Champ, McDarrett, and you.
yeah.
I think you fucking
Roger?
all 4 of them.
That could be facts, bro.
I think you fucking all 4 of them.
Like in one-on-one.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. These guys, man, they ain't got it like me. But for the most part, everybody was soft. Everybody was a lot chiller, a lot nicer.
Pause.
Yeah, I could have said that differently.
So weak. There's a War Champ.
Everybody
Everybody
was-
was. He got it. Look, it's not a
Talk.
It's not about what you know already. It's not about anybody's physical stature or nothing. Just based on what I know about these people, their personalities, they not fighters, bro. As simple as
Yeah.
that. Ricky Cocaine go give them hands. That's it.
I mean, it is what it is. But like, I think they were. It's weird having known them all this time and then actually gotten a chance to experience them, and they're just like super nice people. All that roasted and shit that they be trying to do, they're like just super nice people.
Wait, what?
This is banter between friends, bro.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
Did they not do it in real life as well?
Well, no. They definitely roasted me. Like that.
Okay.
Like they still do that, but they don't do it as hard or as much. Especially Tito. Tito's like laid back. He can yap, but he's like laid back.
The handful of reports of people that have met me offline all say I act the exact same. So that's good.
Oh, you don't switch up?
No.
Bro.
But they didn't switch up though. It's just being on the internet, and being in person is two different things.
Reserved.
Yeah.
They're
just
more
like I said earlier, I have something wrong with me, so I don't change.
Like, bro, you think Fidel acts the way he does online in public?
He absolutely does.
He
yes.
does.
Oh,
He's on
asking that for the longest time.
If that were a spectrum, Fidel would be on one end and me on the other. It's the exact same thing.
I've been around these people more than Ricky has. I don't think anybody acts any differently than they do on Discord.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I hate hearing, oh man, they were so different in person or something.
Yeah, I mean, McDerrick is literally identical. Roger's identical. Tito might be a little more laid back. He don't tell the same joke 15 times in a row hoping somebody laugh.
That was you know one thing though, real quick about Tito, he knows how to command a room. Like he when he's on that panel, he was doing his thing.
That's what's up. I believe that.
Yeah.
Tito did. He was the host of our Family Guy show the other day. He did a pretty good job, man. He know what he's doing with the microphone.
Sometimes
Guy?
you think somebody gets like stage fright or something. Like
what's a Family Guy? I'm a Family Feud, bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Our editor just got here.
Tito's cool. Everybody cool, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's pretty much the same, if you ask me.
Roger is slightly worse in person than he is online.
That's because he doesn't have any restrictions, bro. He's on leave.
Yeah, unless you have a camera, you can't prove anything.
Yeah, that's facts. When there's no camera on Roger, he goes to the next level, bro.
I ain't never been any different. On God.
Oh, is that fact?
Yeah, man.
When is the Shofu meetup happening, dog?
I don't know, bro. I don't C2E2 is just not an event I have on my calendar. I don't know why. I'll be forgetting that's even a thing until Roger brings it up.
Yeah, same.
It was one of the first cons that I've ever really been to, and like gotten a chance to walk the show floor, because I normally don't ever get a chance to do that. And it was a good experience. I feel like it was a really good experience, but what you really encounter there is just like getting fleeced by a whole bunch of vendors.
Yeah, fuck that.
Everything is super expensive.
They're fucking crazy they're nuts. I need like, if in case there's a con artist, that sounds bad. A convention artist.
Yeah.
If there's a convention, not a con artist, there's a convention artist. They kind of are that sometimes. Listening, you guys, it's insane. I'm not charging $90 paying $90 for your drawings. In fact, I don't think most people are.
Well, no. There were people who were ready to splurge. There were people who were really like shelling out some cash. But that's the price of admission for, I think, like a 3-day pass for the weekend or something like that. So like you're paying a full $100 or something bucks just to get in, and then every corner there's nothing that's less than $30, $40, $50.
I think a lot of it is also like these artists might not be getting help in that department, and I think they might pick the worst possible suppliers and then have to upcharge way more, because like I've gotten good price stuff very rarely. I have a hat from when I went to Gommel, I bought it there, and it wasn't that bad at all. So I like, I'm not saying that I don't fuck with convention artists or anything. It's just a lot of it is insane. You have the average amount you hear people spend at cons is ridiculous. You go to a few, right, Adam?
No, I haven't gone to any in a long fucking time.
Oh. Yeah, I hear people spending like thousands.
Well, I mean, like if you want to participate really and like get your money's worth, that's like half the appeal of is getting some kind of merch.
Getting
You know, get a
something, but people spend
get a
so
sword,
much.
something. Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I guess it's these
You're gonna have to come with money.
handful of like freak purchasers are the ones keeping everyone afloat. Than the odd buyer.
Oh, like whales, essentially? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
I think these
They're the
artists
ones-
have whales.
I think you would have to, because yeah, there's really no way around it. But outside of that, you can walk the floor, and then after you walk the floor, you can go to some panels, and
And it's got to be like cool merch too.
you like what do you consider cool merch?
Just
Like the,
like
the
if it's
swords?
that's cool. Swords are always
Mm.
cool. Like stuff relevant to where you are. Like what kind of convention it is.
Yeah,
I don't like very like things like obviously very low effort keychains that are $10 for some
Okay.
reason, or cheap
you,
third party merch that like looks like it's supposed to be from something, but it's clearly not. Stuff like that. I've seen
Bro,
I've
you
seen
were-
that.
you were not getting a $10 keychain over there.
No one
They were
is.
like 20. They were like $25.
Oh, they're
bro.
more now?
It was like, dude, it was like inflation really hit.
Jesus Christ.
Little trinkets, little toys. There were things that were 3D printed. You would think they would be given away for 50 cents, $5.
After all this shit,
Nigga.
bro, after all this shit
Mm-hmm.
with the China tariffs that is like 100% plus, all of those people are fucked.
Yeah. Well, I actually don't know how they're gonna survive, quite honestly. Oh, hold
Yeah.
on. I'm seeing a question. Was anybody musty?
In
Let's
this-
think of hold on.
Oh shit. Is there a musty cast member? Oh no.
It's time.
No,
It's time to
no.
expose. It's time to expose.
He's lying.
You-
I've been around these people way too
Okay.
many times.
Quite literally, none of the crew was musty.
If any
Roger-
of those dudes were musty, I would have been exposed them. Trust me.
None of the crew was musty. None of the crew was musty. Roger was good. Warchant was good. Tito was good. McDermott was good. All right. But we had a panel, and then we met y'all people after the panel.
And they were musty.
So hold up, Shofu, hold up. Let me tell the story. I was there, Shofu.
I knew I
We
wasn't
met the
there for
people.
something.
We met the people, and the verdict is the Japan time audience musty. I
That's
wish there was music here, Vanilla, if you cut it in.
that's disappointing.
No.
Never
no.
missed
No, at least none of the people who came up to me. No,
Oh,
none of the
okay.
people who came up to me was bad. No.
Okay,
They
good,
were good. Y'all probably knew that it was gonna be a problem if we met you and then we perceived something. You came correct. All of you. So I don't know how it normally is when you meet
That special
Your
K guy in the
listeners,
chat,
Shofu?
he must have been musty. He had to have been, bro.
Nah, man. Nah, everybody was good. Everybody was decent. Even the con, the only crazy thing about the con, it was like it was super hot in there. You get what I mean?
The musty stereotype of gamers or convention goers.
It's
is not
overblown.
really, it's not accurate at all, bro.
The real
I've
ones.
been to a lot of conventions.
You ever been to a card shop?
Yeah,
it's
it's the card
motherfuckers,
game people that are musty.
They're like
I'm not gonna act like I've never smelled somebody musty, but I smell a musty person at a convention or a tournament as much as I smell a musty person anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
if I'm on the bus or something, I might smell a musty guy. Like, same amount of time.
It's insane how people can't smell themselves. Because if I smell
it's
bad,
crazy,
I can
bro.
notice. And then I'm like, oh fuck.
Like when I went to I got on a flight like last week or 2 weeks ago to New York, and there was this musty ass dude in front of me. He was so musty, I was smelling myself to make sure it wasn't me.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes it like hurts.
Sometimes I'm like, wait, there's no fucking way I left the house smelling like this. Impossible. And I'm thinking it's me. Meanwhile, there's this whole dude right in front of me, mad far away, that I can smell him. I can just smell him from there. Like, it's crazy.
You bring up a really interesting topic.
Yeah,
You have been doing some traveling yourself, Shofu. What was that like, real quick? Yeah.
I went to New York on the day of the show, did my show, and I left the next day. Which is exactly what would have happened if I went to C2E2. I would have got there and left right left immediately.
What I think what you would call it? Tito said he was there with you though?
Yeah. We performed
Okay.
He performed one of his songs with me that I'm on.
Wavy. You wouldn't believe what song I heard at C2E2.
Which one?
Big Man Blast, the Big Man Blast Doors, whatever. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that it had made it all the way over there, bro.
It's viral, bro.
Yeah, it's actually kind of schmoving a little bit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Shout out Jen Winter, bro.
So yeah, that was the experience a little bit. Maybe
Man, I
Roger will tell
And
completely
if
you.
you want to hear more about it,
We'll probably talk about it more on the show.
well, no, there's gonna be a whole upload going up this week.
Oh. The next episode of the show is we got to do something. It's the 200th.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
the 200
sounds
is coming up
good.
soon, but the C2E2.
No, I'm
episode
saying
is
we
coming
got to
up.
do something for it.
Oh yeah, I got something cooking up. Don't worry.
But the 200th, I got to do something.
I'm cooking up something. Don't worry, man. I'm cooking up something.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Okay.
Are we good? Does anyone have anything else they want to say?
Do you want to go back to the God talk?
Dude,
Oh yeah. Let's...
Vanilla's here now. We
Vanilla,
can't. He's
yeah,
gonna-
vanilla. Just end it right there, bro.
Okay, yeah, fuck it. We'll end the show there.
Wait, I wanted to go back to the God talk.
Why?
Shut up,
Nah,
Shuffle.
hell no.
Shut up.
What's a king to a god?
What's a God to a
What's
non-believer?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
They'd probably still be a god because they just don't believe in them. But
What's a god to a non-believer?
just a god.
No, they're
Like a
not god.
doctor is
They
a
don't
doctor
believe
to
in
me. Their job.
You don't stop talking about doctors.
Okay, I'm gonna end my stream. Everyone go to Adam's channel.
Special K, make sure you get some deodorant next time, cuz.